There are two types of English readers or writers. One is the original English writing being done in India. Although the native, I think English speakers are it's a very small number. It's just a quarter of a million, I guess, which are native, whose mother tongue is English. But then there could be, I don't know, 7-8% of the population that speaks English. The literature being written in original English, which is great, and I think we know there's a lot being written. It's more than before. Last year, I think in 2010, Harish and I were at Commonwealth Conference, Commonwealth Literary Conference, and not Harish knows much more than I do, but I felt that English writing is accelerating in India at least. So the English writing is being done a lot, but does it reflect real India or real Pakistan or Sri Lanka? I think that's our question. And now, at least 70% or 75% people in India live in the rural areas, and English is absent there. So right away you can see that 70% or 75% population is out of this English speaking, because English is just purely urbanized phenomenon in these countries. And out of that, even urban areas, of course, most people speak vernacular or local languages. But you can see that what we are missing. And all the literature in English being written, as I said, is upper class, elite, urban, as I said. For example, just take, I can cite an example which I read. It's Untouchable, a novel by Mulk Raj Anand. It's very well known, I guess. And it's on Dalit, the word we use these days on Dalit issue. And there's a novel, Madi Da Diva in Punjabi, which is my mother tongue, by Gurdiyal Singh. It's a very famous Punjabi novel, it's a modern classic. I actually translated it into English. Sahitya Akademi published it. Now, if you compare these two, there's a lot of difference. Even though Mulk Raj Anand's English, of course, is so lyrical and so beautiful, it's mastery. But he can't capture what Gurdiyal Singh has captured.